Hello everyone, I'm here with a beautiful story that says honesty is the best policy. Nobel laureate Professor Chandrashekara Venkataraman, who is renowned as Sir C V Raman, after retirement wished to open a research institute in Bangalore, which is now called Raman Research Institute. He made an advertisement in the newspapers to recruit 3 physicists. Lots of eager scientists applied with the hope that even if they were not selected, it would at least allow them to meet the Nobel laureate. 5 candidates were selected during the preliminary stage, and the final interview was to be done by Professor C V Raman himself. Eventually, he selected 3 men out of the 5. When Professor C V Raman was returning home from office that day, he saw a young man standing outside the institute. As he walked near, he recognized that he was one of the men who was not selected in the interview. The professor called him and asked what was the problem, why he was standing there. The man replied there was no problem at all, but after the interview he was provided with a travel allowance. But the cashier had paid him 7 rupees more and he wanted to return it. But because the office was closed by that time, they could not take the money back and said to keep it for himself. The man said it was not right for him to accept money that does not belong to him. Professor C V Raman asked him, "So you wish to return the 7 rupees? The man said yes and handed over the money to Raman. After taking a few steps forward, Professor C V Raman asked the young man to meet him the next day at 10:30 am. The man was very happy that he would get an opportunity to meet the great man again. When he met C V Raman the next day, the Nobel laureate told the young man, "Son, you failed in the physics test, but you have passed the honesty test. So I have created one more post for you to join." The young man was surprised and very happy to join. He worked with C V Raman for few years as a physicist. Later on, he too became a Nobel laureate. The young man was Professor Subramanian Chandrasekhar. He was awarded the 1983 Nobel Prize for Physics. This was how honesty made a great scientist. So what is lacking in talent can most often be made up for with hard work, guidance, and help from others. But what is lacking in character and values can't be made up for with anything ever. Thank you.